summons day is coming soon. When you receive your jury summons, clear your schedule. When the day comes, dress comfortably but also appropriately, so no shorts or flip-flops. Bring something to do while you wait, and lastly, be sure to follow the instructions on your summons.
Wow, I'm excited about jury service. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Nope, it's yours. Is this your first time being called to jury service?
Yes, it is. How did they get all our names to send us a jury summons?
Well, each county receives a list of potential jurors from the Secretary of State. The list consists of the individuals in the county that are registered to vote, hold a Texas driver's license, or hold a Texas identification card. Citizens on the list are randomly selected and mailed a summons to report to jury service.
Yeah, I got mine in the mail. What are the qualifications a person has to have for serving on a jury?
Well, that's a good question, Sonny. Jurors must be United States citizens, a resident of the county they live in, at least 18 years old, of sound mind, like mine, able to read and write in English, and who have not been convicted of a serious crime.
Why did they have me fill out and return a questionnaire before I arrived at the courthouse?
Well, the questionnaire helps the court speed up the jury selection process. It's known as voir dire.
Is that like a white-tailed deer?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Not.
Oh, bad.
It's French. It basically means to speak the truth.
It's the process of selecting and seating jurors for a particular trial. This is when the judge and attorneys for both sides ask the panel of prospective jurors questions about their background or life experiences that are relevant to the case.
Should I be nervous?
Oh, no! Remember that during this process, the most important thing is to answer the judges' and attorneys' questions truthfully. If they ask a question that might embarrass you to answer in front of the group, you can ask to discuss it in front of just the attorneys, court reporter, and judge.
The voir dire process is important. If a person has direct knowledge of the case or might be biased, they probably wouldn't make a good or impartial juror for that case.
How many of us will be selected?
It depends on the type of case. The jury will be made up of 6 or 12 people. In a long or high-profile trial, there may be up to 4 alternate or extra jurors seated, just in case the juror gets sick or something, or has to be replaced at some point.
Are there times when people may choose not to fulfill this important duty?
Oh, sure, Sonny. Exemptions might include things like being over 70. I myself am 85, but I decided to come anyway. Being a student, or the only caretaker of a dependent at home. Exemptions do not include scheduling conflicts like work or vacation, although some counties will excuse you if you contact them in advance.
What happens if someone doesn't show up?
If a person fails to respond to the jury summons, provides a false reason claiming exemption from service, or fails to show up when they're required to be in court, they may be fined $100 to $1,000 for being in contempt of court. The court will even contact you in person or in writing if you do happen to miss. And actually, I'll tell you this too. You gotta watch out for scams.
Scams?
Yeah, scams. A buddy of mine almost got scammed. Someone acted like the court, called him and asked for payment for his fines in gift cards. He knew it was a scam because the court will never require this type of payment.
Who would do something like that?
Probably somebody that if they catch him, will be in this courtroom soon.
Yeah. If I'm selected, how long will the trial take?
For the small fraction of people seated on a jury, the trial may last a week or so. But in reality, most cases only take a day or two.
Oh, what if I can't afford to take that much time off? Will this impact my job? Will I get fired?
Well, some employers will provide paid time off for their employees to fulfill their public duty when they're called to jury service, although they're not required to.
Regardless, an employer cannot fire you for being absent for jury service. It's best to notify your employer in advance and provide them with a copy of the jury summons. When in doubt, contact the court clerk with specific questions. They'll be able to help you out.
Wow, thanks. Well, I wonder if I'll get selected. Then I'll know what it's really like to be on a jury.
Yes, and you might even be dismissed. But whether you are dismissed or chosen to be on a jury for a trial, Your participation ensures the honor of the system and allows the trial to go forward.